heavy lean with BK Crypto Crusher. We had a great week with our short trades. I will be the first to admit that I was a little dubious of how much more that we were going to extend lower in the crypto market, but 20,000 was support in Bitcoin, and we have broken below it. With that move, many of the other major currencies have moved lower as well. So overall, we've got profit targets hit in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Binance, Ripple, Cardano, even Litecoin, which hadn't hit its profit target when our dashboard updated last night, has already hit its profit target. So we'll check on Dogecoin. I wasn't really looking at that over this morning, but you can see from the chart, we caught the sell signal over here, and our first profit target is hit, and Bitcoin is now towards below the initial target, so it looks like it's aiming for the second target, which is further away. But at 17,239, but I think possibly at these lows here at 17,600, maybe 17,700, you should consider getting out of the entire position, because that will be where the next significant support level is. So let's take a look at how the other crypto instruments look like. But here's Litecoin. This is what I'm talking about. You probably want to get out at when it retests this range here. We rejected the indicator line. 6 straight days of weakness. Does look like it wants to continue to press lower. Ethereum also moving lower. 6 consecutive days of weakness. With Ethereum, we've got support down at this zone here, but also at 1,000. And I think we'll easily retest 1,000, but and maybe get a little bit below it. But I'm not sure if it's going to have that much momentum to go much more past that. Binance Coin is the only cryptocurrency that is, or one of the few, Cardano is as well, that is positive today. It's rejecting the indicator line still. It's still bearish. I think that'll be tough for it to hold on to its gains, but right now it is on a relative basis stronger than the other ones. I still think it's going to make a test of 200. AVAX looking quite weak, but the problem with AVAX is that it's near the bottom of the overall range, and I think that overall with AVAX there is a very good situation where we could come to these lows over here, but with AVAX, support is down at 1374, and overall I do think that we are in a situation where AVAX looks like it will continue to move lower, but slower than the other cryptocurrencies. Litecoin hit a profit target this morning at 50.05 or 50.02 low. Still looks quite bearish. 50 is obviously a very important support level, psychological level, but on a technical basis, it does look like Litecoin wants to drop down to 48 at minimum. Solana also rejecting the indicator line. I think it wants to go down to probably 28. You'll see similar weakness on the 4-hour chart below all of the major moving averages. Lower highs, lower lows, looking at least this low here in the short term, 30.79, probably lower beyond that. Polkadot's already extended its gains lower. We do have quite a bit of support at this zone here at around 635. And so it does look like it wants to continue to move lower. And, I think it may, but on a much slower basis now that it's already dropped 5%. Cardano is positive, but it's towards the bottom of its daily range. 4-hour charts show that's still bearish. I think Cardano will extend its move lower, probably down to 40 cents. Ripple also rejecting the indicator line, stiff support at 30. Point spot 30 cents. I think it will get there, but I don't see much more weakness below 30 cents. Last but not least, Doge, spot 0648. I don't think that's our profit target. Our profit target is at spot 0632. So let me get back to our chart. Spot 0632, and we did not get there yet. I think we will. I think Doge looks bearish. I think it's not far from here. I think we will, but it's still above the indicator line, so it's doing comparatively better than the other crypto instruments, but overall still bearish on Doge. So it will be very difficult for cryptocurrencies to rally if U.S. stocks do not. We need to see a very strong day to have any possibility of a bottom in the crypto market. So be careful of that, because I don't think that that's going to happen anytime soon. But I do believe that overall the downtrend is intact, and the downtrend is still the dominant trend. But we're getting pretty deeply oversold, and I would not be surprised if some of the percentage changes start to get smaller and we move to a more consolidative mode. And when stocks start to recover, cryptocurrencies should as well. This is Kathy Lee with BK Crypto Crusher. I'll be back to you sometime this week, this new trading week, with a new outlook on the cryptocurrencies.